The youth want to talk to the trusted adults in their lives about the issues they face, even if these are difficult or awkward topics. I realized this when I taught the 15-year-old Sunday school class. I had a great group of kids who were very respectful, and they would participate when I asked questions, but I had a hard time getting them excited and engaged in the lesson. There was one lesson that I gave that they were very engaged in, and ironically, this was a lesson on the law of chastity. It began as these lessons usually do, with the youth staring at the floor and awkwardly shuffling their feet. I told them what the law of chastity is and why they should live it. Basically, I was giving the kids a lecture. But then I changed the mode of the lesson and opened it up to a discussion. The youth know what they're not supposed to do, but what they want to know is what is okay and appropriate. And so as we discussed this, they were able to come up with guidelines for themselves. There are many difficult, challenging, and confusing issues that face our youth today that they would like to be able to talk to their adults, leaders, and their parents about. One of these issues is, what is the big deal about pornography? The big deal about pornography is the damaging effects of pornography. Pornography damages the brain, it damages the family, and it damages society. Pornography damages the brain because it's very much like a drug. Just as in using cocaine and meth, when viewing pornography, the same chemical reactions occur in the brain. The reward pathways release excessive amounts of dopamine into the brain. The difference is when viewing pornography, these reactions are much more powerful. It's like a chemical bomb goes off in the brain. And studies have shown that in the brains of teenagers, the reward pathways are 2 to 4 times more powerful than those in the adult brain, which means that there's more dopamine being released into the teen brain. Just as with meth and cocaine, pornography is addicting. When the brain is flooded with these excessively high levels of dopamine, it tries to compensate by shrinking the dopamine receptors. Over time, the individual needs more and more releases of dopamine to even feel normal, and they begin to crave more and more pornography. As Elder Dallin H. Oaks said, it impairs decision-making capabilities and hooks its users, drawing them back obsessively for more and more. A man who is addicted to hard drugs and to pornography wrote me this comparison. In my eyes, cocaine doesn't hold a candle to this. I have done both. Quitting even the hardest drug was nothing compared to quitting this. End quote. Pornography damages the family. It is difficult for individuals involved in pornography to form meaningful relationships with real people. This is a bigger problem than you may think. My daughter has all of the boys that she has met and has become close friends with or dated have all been addicted to pornography or become involved in pornography. And you think that they think that they can hide this, but it's very obvious to those who know the warning signs. My daughter can tell within minutes if someone's addicted to pornography after she's met them. She's very supportive of all of these young men and helping them to overcome their addictions. But she can't be in a committed relationship with any of these young men because of the way they treat her in a relationship. In a paper entitled Pornography and Violence in a Journal on the Social Effects of Pornography, M.A. Layden said, healthy relationships are built on equality, honesty, love, and trust. But in porn, it's the reverse. Interactions are based on domination, disrespect, abuse, violence, and detachment. The brain changes physically when you're addicted to pornography. It rewires to make new neural connections, and as they stated on fightthenewdrug.org website, neurons that fire together wire together. They've also shown in studies that the frontal lobes of the brain in those who are addicted are actually smaller. They have shrank. Pornography is damaging to,